But if you really hate dieting and you're hungry all the time like me, this video is literally for you. I was able to lose 44 solid pounds, 20 kg without actually having a diet. Stick to the video because I'm going through my story, how I just decided to lose this weight, how I actually did it, what foods and drinks were really useful on this journey, and what was the major sport that I was doing. My name is Arta, let's do it. Before I actually deep dive into this video, you have to take this into account that there is no rush. It didn't happen to me over a month, over 2 months, over 3 months.
Stop it. Get some help.
It literally took me 1.5 actual year. I know it seems a lot of time for those who are not patient. I specifically allocated this video to teenagers because in this case we gotta understand ourselves better, and I totally understand that as a teenager we are not patient. We are looking for instant results. But if you really hate dieting and you're hungry all the time like me, this video is literally for you. So without further ado, let's get to the video. It's almost over 3 months that I totally finished my high school, finished 12th grade. And when I actually decided and started going to gym, it was at the end of the 10th grade and the beginning of the 11th grade. I was so disappointed, I was lacking confidence, and there was nothing actually that can motivate me all day long. If you're actually working out right now but you haven't seen a tangible weight loss, you totally understand what I'm saying. When somebody's working out, they get a totally different feelings throughout the day. Anyway, so just one afternoon, I just decided to go to gym. I had no idea what specific sport I'm going to choose. I just went there and I said, yeah, I wanna lose weight. And the manager pointed at somebody and he told me that, yeah, go and ask where I can help you or not. So after that, I signed up for the gym. I got to know my coach, and he was actually a coach for CrossFit and TRX. And I wasn't really sure whether I can lose weight with TRX and CrossFit. I had no clue about it back then. And back then, I had no idea what TRX and CrossFit is, or is it better than actually bodybuilding or not. And to be honest, I had this misconception that bodybuilding is not good for teenagers. Such a dummy thought. So we just started working out. After work, I got finished. I asked him whether I have to have a controlled diet or not. And he just told me that you can eat anything throughout the day you want but junk food. So any homemade food, as long as it's not super oily. As Persian, vast majority of our food is consisted of rice and carbohydrates. And despite this fact, I was still losing weight while eating a huge amount of carbohydrate and rice and potato and this kind of stuff. I think all of you are aware of this formula that if the amount of calorie that you actually burn is less than the amount of calorie that you get, it is equal to losing weight. But there's so many other things you can do instead. You can have less intake of calorie and have less activity during the day. The method that I decided to give it a shot was eating a huge amount of food, healthy food, and having an intense workout, which guarantees that all the necessary calories and fat is going to be burned. So now it's time to talk about bodybuilding or CrossFit. My advice for you is that if you're just starting as a beginner, do not start with bodybuilding because it's not actually a sport that specifically has been designed for beginners. My advice is to start with some sports like CrossFit and TRX. The reason that I'm really satisfied that I started with CrossFit was that every single session you were doing full body workout and engaging all of your muscles, which leads to a high burning calorie session. I'm not really sure about the amount of calorie that I was burning each session, but it was at least 1,500 calories. And the cool thing about it is that I was going to the gym only 3 times each week. And one of the first great tips that I want to give you about how to burn actually more calories during each working out session is to consume coffee at least 1 hour before you start working out. There is a proven way that you will burn 15% more calories compared to when you're not using coffee. Some of you might don't like its taste like me, but I know some of you are just obsessed with caffeine and consuming coffee. So 1 hour before you work out, drink a shot of coffee. As I said before, most of the beginners just start by doing 3 days free working out session each week, and it is really an appropriate schedule. But if you still want to burn more calories and be more active throughout the day, you have to walk at least 10,000 steps each day. I actually have a video about this, which I tried walking more than 10,000 steps each day. The link is in the banner, you can watch this to get more information about it. And now I want to talk about the biggest illusion that every single beginner has, and it's consuming protein powders, some kind of useless tablets which are advertising that you can burn more fat with them. It's not a matter of tablets that you take. It's a matter of how hard you're working out, how sweaty you get. The only good thing that I recommend using is protein powder. Other products are totally useless for a beginner. I see many of those guys who are just planning to go to gym. They just get a lot of useless products such as creatine protein powders, fat burning capsules. These things shouldn't be the basis of your lifestyle. You're trying to make a lifestyle. It's not a sprint. Fat burning and becoming a better version of yourself is a marathon. You have to be patient. That is the reason why many people just give up right off the bat, because they're not patient. Patience is the #1 and most crucial thing in this journey. And now I want to give you some of the crucial workouts that you have to implement them on your schedule to reach the zenith of burning calories and getting the most out of your weight loss journey. #1 workout is called burpee. Even if you're working as a bodybuilder, make sure that you're doing this workout at least once a week. I was doing it twice a week because we were working as a CrossFitters. It not only boosts your cardiovascular system, but it's also a great workout for your legs and for your upper body as well. The second workouts are going to be pull-up and push-ups, because these are the things that every single human when working out just should become a master in it. And last but not least, you have to do a lot of squatting, because we all know that the legs are the biggest muscle groups of our body, and when we're engaging them, it leads to a high burning calories. Another tip that I want to give you guys is to set achievable goals for yourself. When I started going to the gym, I really wasn't thinking about losing weight. I was thinking about getting in shape. The weight was not a priority for me. So I decided to set a goal for myself, and the goal was to do 1 pull-up without any help. And now I can easily do 20 pull-ups. So if you're struggling to squat, or if you can't do any push-up, set this goal for yourself that my purpose is to be able to do at least 5 push-ups without any help. These small goals just lead you through the way of perfection. And to be honest, I didn't even go on scale for 1 year, so I had no idea how much weight I'm losing. And after 1 year, I went on scale and I was really shocked, because I was not expecting to lose this much weight in just a year without having a diet and with just working out so hard as a CrossFitter. So I just recommend you guys not using this scale. I see so many people, they eat something, they use the toilet, and they go on scale to see how much they have changed. It just makes the journey of working out much easier and enjoyable for you if you just don't care about how much weight you have lost. As I said before, it's a marathon. Don't rush at all, and after you go on scale to see how much you have changed. I really regretted that I didn't have enough image from the time that I started working out. This is me when I was 10th grade and after the first session that I started going to CrossFit, and this is me now, and this is me deadlifting a little bit more than my actual weight. And the interesting thing about it is that by the times of lockdowns, I didn't go to the gym, I started working out at home, and I'm still in shape. My weight hasn't changed at all. I'm sure that I've lost a lot of strength from my muscle, but I haven't gained any fat, because when you're eating healthy, when you're eating homemade food, and you're working out intensely, even at home or at gym or whenever you're comfortable at, there's no chance that fat can resist in your body. And now I want to talk about a little bit about cheat meals. I was not thinking about cheat meals for the first year. If you really can't resist living without fast food or drinking Coca-Cola and this kind of stuff, it's okay to do it once a week. It's not going to affect your workout, but keep that in mind. Don't just exceed when you're cheating. Just have a simple cheat meal. A normal sized pizza with a glass of Coke could be sufficient for you. So just to sum it up, you have to be patient. You have to implement some workouts that leads to a high calorie burning workout session. You should avoid eating fast food and junk food, and you only have to focus on homemade foods. And lastly, drink coffee before you start working out. And if you still have any question, if any part of this video was kind of ambiguous for you, ask me in the comment, I'm going to reply. And if this video was useful for you, drop a like for the algorithm so that more people can actually watch this video. And subscribe for 18 years of happiness. Bye.